Evening, friends. Hello. I've got my friend Barb here. You are going to love my guest. Hello, all of y'all. How you doing tonight? Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So come on in. Tell us hello. Tell us where you are from. You guys, if you work your business on social media, which clearly you do, or you wouldn't be on this training. You saw this training somewhere on social media. So I am so excited for you to meet my friend Barb and hear her success stories and what she's been using to find new customers on Facebook. You guys, this is going to be an amazing experience. So come on in and say hi. Patricia, my friend with Epicure, come on in. We're so glad to see you. Good evening. How are you? But you can share it to our page. Yeah. Good evening, my friends. Come on in and say hello. Tell us where you're from. Tell our friend Barb hi. Good evening, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Tony. How are you? All right. Lydia, how are you, my friend? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Come on in. Sipology in the house. I love it. Hello, my gorgeous friend Vanessa. Hello, Natalie. Hello, 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 Deborah. How are you? Good evening. Come on in, guys. So glad to see you all. Hello, Lydia. Tell us where you're from and which company you are with. Where you're from and which company you're with. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Oh, One Hope Wines. Love it. How y'all doing this evening? We got 31 gifts in the house. I love it. Hello, Jean from Florida. Lydia's in Michigan. All right. Hello, guys. Vanessa, how are you? Hello from Orlando. How you doing, Amber? How y'all doing? Hello, come on in. Hello. Hello, Joyce from Minnesota. How you guys doing this evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see y'all. How's everyone doing today? I know Vanessa knows. So if y'all didn't know, I am so incredibly blessed. I am a Mimi for the first time. Oh my gosh. So exciting. Okay, I'm calling myself Mimi Michelle, Grandma, Nana, whatever you and sweet endearing name. So my daughter had a baby less than 1 week ago. I get to fly out on Sunday and just love on my girls, both my daughter and my granddaughter. Of course, my son-in-law. Hello, Alex. I'm so glad. Alexis, sorry. I'm making up names. Cheryl, how are you? Tina, how you doing? Good evening, you guys. Come on in. Super, super, super excited to have you all here. How we doing, guys? Hello. Jerry Lee, my friend, how are you? Cheryl, how are you? Nola, how are you? Mandy, how are you? Good evening, my friends. Good evening, Tracy. How y'all doing? Hey, Mandy. Anita, how are you? Come on in. Make sure you tell us where you're from and which company you're with. You guys, we're going to give you some amazing ways to find new customers on Facebook. Okay. So I'm going to ask Barb a few questions so you guys get to know her a little bit. This is my amazing friend Barb. You're in California, right?
Washington.
Or Oregon. What? We're both in Washington?
Yeah, I'm 3 hours south of you in Vancouver.
It's not even 3 hours. It's like less than 2 hours all the way I drive.
Well, I'm old. I make a lot of rest stops, so yeah.
Ooh. I'm so embarrassed. Like, I didn't know that. Like, it didn't register in my brain. I'm coming down to hug you really soon. Oh my gosh.
I would love that.
All right. So I knew you were on the Pacific side. Like, I knew you were Pacific time, but I brain farted. Okay. Yeah. So Barb is with Stampin' Up, and this girl is long term. How long have you been with Stampin' Up?
I'm just going into my 30th year. I'm an old lady.
Wow. 30th year. I saw another gal the other day that'd been with, it used to be Usborne Books, Paper Pie for, she just hit her 30-year mark. Yeah. Not many people can say that, y'all. Put in the comments how long you've been with your company. Could be days, could be months, could be years. Isn't that amazing? So Barb, tell us what you love most about Stampin' Up. So just so you know, this is going to be a webinar that will help all of you no matter what you sell. So don't worry, we're not just talking about crafting and paper products and stuff. But Barb had some amazing success, and I really wanted you to meet her because I know a lot of you will relate to her story. And so that's why I brought her on as a guest tonight instead of just myself. So what do you love most about Stampin' Up? What made you sign up with that company?
Well, who doesn't love crafting, right? And the ironic thing about me is I had never had a hobby in my life. I was a reader and I did other things, but I never crafted. And when I was 40, I was pregnant with my first child and I had to be bedridden. And I found rubber stamps. It was on TV back, Carol Duvall. If anybody remembers her, many years ago. Yeah. And there was no such thing as the internet, although AOL and Prodigy were just starting groups. And I hooked up with another lady who was 40 years old and had just left her business. Had both been in mortgage banking. And she said, you know, I'm with Stampin' Up and I think you would really like it. So I just went in really eyes closed and I never looked back. I loved it. I love the people. I love the product. I love everything, which is most of us, right? Yeah, we all get in because we are passionate about the product usually. So
yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so tell us this. In 30 years, I'm curious, how many trips have you earned trips with the company? How many have you earned?
I've earned 28 out of 30.
Wow! You guys find the wow face comment. Wow. That's impressive.
I have to tell you, I had a good why. The first year I was a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I went through an unexpected situation and I became a single mom. And at that point I had 2 girls in diapers. And so I had to make this work. And it was so easy because, I mean, again, who doesn't love crafting? So yeah, I was quite motivated. I supported our family. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm learning things I didn't know. I'm amazed, you guys. Okay, so social media didn't exist 30 years ago, which I don't know about all of you. I mean, I bet most of you who are watching are 30, but it is kind of weird to even think that there was a time that there wasn't social media. It kind of blows my brain. I remember my last move before social media, moved from North Dakota, Montana, knew nobody, and how much easier it would have been had I actually known, had social media. It's kind of mind blowing.
Right.
So, okay, awesome. All right. So with that being said, tell us a little bit about how you found sales before social media.
Actually quite well. I did in-person events like we all did back then. And then, and I love that. I'm a real introvert. And so I had to really get myself up every time I went to an in-person event, but I love them because there's no nicer people on the planet than crafters. So it made it very easy. But then social media came around. Facebook was my first love. And really, honestly, that's all there was at that time. And I'm not really that tech savvy, but internet and not talking to people one-on-one in person was rather intimidating for me. And I just like to say here that I've taken so many trainings over the years. I'm a big believer in training and, bettering yourself, that as long as you continue to grow, you'll always do well. And I hate to think how many trainings, and I am really sincere when I say this. I found Michelle 4 months ago on a Scentshare training, by the way. And a live thing is in here. Yeah, I think it was 4 months ago. I know it wasn't any longer than 5 months ago. And what she taught me about, because everybody had been saying, oh, you don't want to be on Facebook, you can't grow on Facebook. And I had a pretty thriving group, but I wasn't getting any new customers at all. So, but I had a Facebook page that I posted every single day for 4 years, and I had no comments, or I shouldn't say that, very, very few comments. And since I've trained with Michelle, I'm probably getting ahead of your questions, but I'm so excited people that I've gone to getting an average of at least 2 new customers a week. And in my business, that's pretty incredible. We don't really grow like that. And I only have 400 likes on my page, but it's doing really, really well. And I keep growing every day and learning from Michelle every day, honestly.
Wow. Okay. So those 4 years before you started seeing some stuff happen,
yes,
you weren't getting hardly any comments?
No. I mean, every now and then mostly people, I didn't know how to get comments. That was my problem.
Yeah.
I wasn't having people not look at my page because I would post samples and I would do all sorts of stuff like that. But nobody was commenting because I didn't know the Michelle Question Queen way. And once I did that, I mean, it was like in the first 2 weeks, I went from, no comments to 10 to 12 comments. And now I'm up to way more than that. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's like, okay, first of all, the fact that you kept going every day for 4 years with not a lot of results, like your tenacity kind of blows my mind away. So kudos to you. Can everybody say kudos to Barb? Because that just like blows my mind and then some. So that's just amazing. So, but wow, the fact that you're getting 2 new customers a week, you guys, how many customers are you getting a week right now? How many new customers are you getting a week right now? Okay. So we're definitely going to tell you about the Michelle way, and I'm going to show you her business page. And here's the thing. I'm going to give you her link, but you have to do one thing to get the link to her page. All you have to do, if you see right down here, it's going to start scrolling again. You need to comment !cinch. Okay. CINCH. I'm used to saying queen. !cinch. Okay. And that's going to send you our free, a way to get our freebies. You have to click on the link and like follow the instructions. And then there's a button there that you can follow Barb, okay? Because you're going to want to see her very, very clever stuff on her page and the cute questions she does. Anyway, she's brilliant and consistent. So Deborah, try that one more time, love. !, no spaces in cinch, okay? So if you are crazy excited about what she has said and what she's accomplished in 4 months, from where she was at 4 years ago, you guys are going to want to be on this. Okay. Now I have a really awesome workbook that's going to teach you about how to do these posts. It's 10 things you didn't know. we're going to be giving one of those away to a share. Now we have like 67 people on here already. This is what's going to happen. We're going to give one away to somebody who shares. And what you have to do is comment !revolution when you share. Okay. Now, when we get to 100 shares, and if all of you share twice, done. Okay. When we get to 100 shares, we're going to give away 2 workbooks. And when that number gets from 66 to 100, we'll give away 2 or 3 workbooks. Okay. So share this in groups with other people that sell your same stuff. Share it in groups with small business owners. Share it in groups where you guys all sell something different. You're all supporting each other. Okay. Share it to your profile. Thank you, Lydia. You're a rock star, girlfriend. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. So you guys, we have so many good ideas, and I think you're going to be blown away, and you're going to love the things that we teach you, how you can schedule them in your scent share, and then you can use them over and over again. Okay. So you're going to love this. It's going to be so exciting. Okay. So y'all ready to get started? Okay. You guys, I'm so excited for this. Okay. So Barb has had a successful business. Her company, she can't say like exactly how much she's done in sales. The one thing we will say though, is go ahead and explain, like you've had 30 years. So COVID wasn't your high. COVID was just a good time to grow. Like you've had successful times. Right. But what's been your experience? Like what's the roller coaster been the last 4 years-ish?
Well, the one thing I've learned about direct sales in 30 years is there's always a roller coaster. It's never going to be straight. You just have to hang in there, which is probably why I kept posting for 4 years with no results. But the thing I would say is that just in the last 4 months, not even in the last 4 years, I had no sales from my Facebook page, 0. And I had, I have to make sure I don't get in. I had 4 figures this month already. So is that right? There's 1 number, comma 000. Okay. Yeah. And that's from Facebook. So that was additional income that I didn't have. And
we're going to tell you how she did that too.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Michelle makes it really simple. I mean, you just have to do what she tells you to do. And what my experience in direct sellers is sometimes we don't always do what we're told to do. We just give it a try for 1 day, and then we don't do the next 6 days. So it's not even being consistent. It's just doing what someone suggests that you do and giving it a try. And then if it doesn't work, okay, you move on. And believe me, there have been a lot of trainings I've moved on from. But the thing about Michelle and Porter's on here, is that they are with you every step of the way. And I've never had training like that ever. So like, I just got off a training with Michelle, and it was an opportunity to have her help each one of us on that call. I mean, I don't know how much training any of you have had, but that's really unique. That's really unique.
Thank you. We try really hard not to just sell a training that then you're on your own, because we know each one of you sells something different. You each have different situations. So we're really dedicated to that. So thank you. Thank you so much for saying that.
You bet.
I love it. All right. So are you guys getting excited? Okay. So we're going to go over a couple different things. The very first thing we're going to talk about is how Facebook has changed. Oh, okay. So you've had a dip since COVID, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and then since we've started working together, how much has that gone up?
Oh, you mean sales wise or people wise? Yeah. Or I would say all of it has minimal doubled. And actually, I think it's closer to tripled, honestly.
Wow.
In just so much. I'm as shocked as anybody, believe me. But
wow.
Yeah. And on top of that, I don't know if this is relevant, but I had a fairly thriving group. And I moved that whole group. Michelle taught us how to do that. Group over to the page, and oh my gosh, life is so much easier since that, because I was doing posts in both places, and now I only have to do posts in Facebook. So it was, I mean, my page. Sorry.
And your sales are up being only on your page.
Yes. Oh,
okay.
Doubled up. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So I want to know how many of you are currently working in a group right now. And like, if you could move over to a business page and have more in sales, like how many of you need that? Just comment the word need. If you're like, yeah, I need that in my life, comment need. Because I know there's a lot of people that have situations like that and are really scared to move away from those. So yeah, we're going to help you with that. Okay. All righty. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some things that you learned with regards to your Facebook page, how you found new customers, and we're going to have so much fun. Okay. The first thing you need to understand that Facebook has changed is they follow what's called SEO, or search engine optimization. They actually have their own terms. It's called search engine result pages. They're looking for pages that match what people are interested in. Okay. So it's very much, it's just like SEO, like on Google, when you go on and you search instructions. Okay. Like we were making, you should have been in my house. Barb, it's a 2-hour drive, girl. You need to come up. And we were crafting old sweaters, making pumpkins with them. Okay. So I was Googling, you know, how to make these sweater pumpkins. Have y'all seen those? They're so cute. Anyway, so we were doing this the other night and I'm searching this, but if all I had come up with was, I don't know, dolls or something besides pumpkins, like I would have been frustrated, right? So what Facebook has done is they've said, hey, look, okay, Barb is looking at crafting and cards. I look at shoes and jewelry. We all have those things. We're looking at recipes. We're looking things for our house. We're looking for things for vacations, all sorts of stuff. Okay. So one of Facebook's goals was they're like, we want to make sure we're showing people the stuff they want to see. So they're watching, which I'm okay with that. I don't see diaper commercial. I don't see diaper post. I don't see, I don't see beer, but like there's things that I don't do that I don't want to see those. You're at the mercy of that when you watch the Super Bowl or something, right? But Facebook's always trying to keep you here. So they're trying to show you things that you're interested in. Okay. Y'all follow me on that? So you can take advantage of that. Okay. And let me tell you what I mean by that. When you're talking about things on your business page that people are looking for, so rather you're talking about bags or organizing, let me ask you, what's one of the things that you teach? What's one of the things that you inspire people with? Okay. Like what I mean by that is, what's something that like you might teach makeup techniques, or you might teach accessorizing. What's your favorite thing to teach with Stampin' Up, Barb?
How to make a card, just a simple card.
Ah.
It sounds so simplistic, but that's my thing.
Okay, I got to know what accessories you add to your card, because I was a craft girl at one point in my other life.
I use the SIP method, SIP, stamps, ink, and paper. I keep it really simple.
Okay, yeah. All right. Do you have any favorite like paper? Like, are you tearing paper? Do you do anything unique like that?
Well, I have to admit, we have a die cut machine, and I like to just run paper through that and get some nice die cuts. So yeah,
I like it. Okay. All right. So when you are teaching things like that, one of the things that happens is that Facebook connects you with the people who are looking for that. Okay. One of my best, worst examples is during COVID. I was having an embarrassing first world problem day where I was whining. I didn't have any place to go for people to see my cute shoes. Like, could that be any more vain or pathetic? But I was having a pathetic, day. And after that, I saw shoe ad after shoe ad after shoe ad after shoe ad. Okay. Like, So Facebook watches what you click on. Facebook watches what you're choosing to watch in videos. They're watching all sorts of things. Okay. If you don't want to see something, don't click on it. Don't comment on it. Don't spend any time watching the video. Even if you don't engage with it or comment, Facebook still sees that you watch so many seconds or minutes of that video, they'll show you more of it. So don't watch stuff that you don't want to see more of. Okay. So all of these things you're good at, you can add that to people's lives. You can add that as post, but there's something you got to add to it. Okay. So I'm going to share screen, and I'm going to show you a few of the really cute posts I absolutely love of my good friend here, Barb. And I'm going to give you some examples, and I'm going to kind of give you an idea of how to create these. Okay. So, ooh, what a good one. This is so good for, oops, it's not sharing. Sorry. Like, I bet it's a good one. It'd be nice if we could see it, Michelle. Okay. Let me drag this over here. There we go. And let me see if I can make this bigger so y'all can see it a little bit. Okay. So this is one of the posts on her page. And all you have to do is comment !Cinch, and we will send you the link to her page. Okay. So you guys, she's a paper crafter, right? Who gets your most special Christmas card? Family, friends, or work colleagues? This is perfect for her product line. Now, why is this so perfect? Okay. It's talking about Christmas cards, you guys. And people are she has 60 comments. Now, oh, look, it just barely went up. Now, granted, like some of these comments are her replies. It's very, very, very important for you to understand that replying to these comments is critical. Okay. It's absolutely critical to your business. In fact, have you seen how we've been replying to your comments tonight? We do that because it helps the algorithms. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show one of my other favorite ones I saw in here. How many Christmas cards are you planning to make this year? Just a few, a solid batch, enough to rival Santa's list. Okay. So do you see how this has some comedy in it? Okay. We're going to teach about this. We call them lively debate questions. Okay. How early do you start planning your Christmas cards? Ooh, months in advance, couple of weeks, last minute sprinter. 53 comments. Dang, girl, you're killing it. Okay. So how many of you would love to have this kind of engagement? Is this blowing your mind? Okay. Going live today at 1 p.m. More than autumn bundle for an opportunity to win free handmade card. Look, she's got 28 comments. This is called a live check-in. You saw me do this also on ScentShare's page today. Okay. So many fun things here. Now, she did one the other day that just made me so happy. You know, it just asked, when you make a card, do you also make
coordinating envelope?
An envelope that matches. Okay. Yeah, a coordinating envelope. These are the topics that makes Facebook want to show your content to the right people. They know who to put it in front of because of the wording that you're using. Okay. So this is called SEO, or Facebook's term is SERP. So everybody comment SERP. Okay. Because it's search engine result pages. This is what you're trying to get. You guys, 4 months ago, she was averaging 1, mostly 0 comments. And now some of these posts have had 50 and 60 comments. This is a big deal, you guys, in a very short amount of time. Her page is not a brand new page. We joke all the time that we resurrect the dead. Okay. Like, we can help you. All right. This is so exciting. You truly can find new people on here. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk to you about, I'm going to put this down for a second. So I think it's so sweet how humble Barb is, because I'm actually pretty dang impressed with your tech skills. I've seen you like do some really cool things. So Barb has learned with us how to use a thing called ChatGPT. It's AI, so artificial intelligence. So just comment AI if you've used it. If you've already tried using AI, It could be Meta AI, it could be Gemini, it could be ChatGPT, all kinds of things. If you're like, what is that? Okay. Tell me that deets. Comment, I need the deets. Okay. So if you've tried AI, so here's the thing that I teach you that makes all the difference in the world. And if you just joined us, welcome. Make sure you've commented !cinch. So you get her link and my freebies. Follow the instructions in there. You do have to click the link. Go to the messenger. It'll be Creative Success Systems. Make sure you comment the word goodies to get my goodies. Okay, super important you do that. All right. So AI is a game changer, but you have to know, it's called a prompt. You have to know what to ask AI to get it to give you some good stuff. Okay. So we're going to look at some craft ones here. And so part of my training, I give you the prompt so that you are able to get AI to give you really good content. So when you started using AI, how did this help your engagement? Did it save you time? Was it fun? Was it hard? Like, what was your experience?
I actually really love sharing this because the 3 posts that Michelle just highlighted, those were all written, every single one of them, including the matchy with AI. I use ChatGPT. I use a paid account because it's way worth it.
Yeah.
For me, but because I use it every day. But I can say Michelle taught us how to change the tone. I wouldn't say that I'm not funny, but I call ChatGPT Chad. Chad's way funnier than I am, so he comes up with some really great things for me. And I basically just I learned it from Michelle. You know, she had an AI session where I think it was like 2 hours, and you helped us, all of us, develop our own prompts, which again is so helpful because we all have different industries, and so we're all looking for different things. And I just went from there. I mean, it was simple. And I now, by the way, do a month's worth of posts, by Facebook posts for the month by the 15th of the previous month, and then I'm done. I don't have to worry about it except for commenting, which can be a lot of work.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to just show you an example. This is just for crafting, and here's the thing that you need to know is that we help you write specific questions to each of your businesses, and we're going to tell you, it's the 2-hour AI training. We're going to tell you about that. You're going to love it. We're going to teach you how to do this yourself for your own product line. Okay. I'm going to read these because they might be a little hard to read, especially on a phone. Let me see if I can get it just a little bit bigger. It's kind of better. Okay. You might be able to read this. Okay. So these, what we call them. So, okay, let me just tell you the history behind how I learned how to do this, or why I decided to learn how to do this. So I had a gal who was African-American and of course had the very, curly hair. And she had asked on her timeline, is it okay to wear your bonnet, meaning the silk bonnet that keeps your hair from going fuzzy when you have naturally curly hair, outside the house? And people went crazy and were like, yes, no. And we call it lively debate. So when I say controversial, I don't mean political controversial. I mean things about your product line. One of my favorite crafting questions is is glitter appropriate? Are you all in glitter? The more the merrier, or no glitter. I still remember crafting and I'd end up with it right here on my temples and it would like grab my eye over and over again. I don't know. Glitter kind of drives me crazy, but so fun. Okay. So look at some of these questions. Do you hoard craft supplies or do you actually use all of them? Okay, now that's a good one. Y'all crafters, are you a hoarder or do you use them? Okay. Is it acceptable to use scissors for cutting everything, or do you stick to the right tool for the job? Scissors is a big, oh my gosh. My mom was both like a homemaker, crafter. She also like sewed a little bit. So she had fabric scissors, but then she was also a hairdresser and had hair cutting scissors. You did not interchange those. That was like death. Which is better, buying pre-made embellishments or creating your own from scratch? Okay, that was a look. Hate glitter, hate it. Is there such a thing as too much glitter or limited, or is the limit not existent? Do you believe in keeping scraps for future projects, or is it better to toss them? That's a gooder, you guys. That one is so good. Oh my gosh. I would have these things just full of scraps. I like never went back and used them. I don't know what I was thinking. Get rid of them. Are you a digital scrapbook or do you prefer paper and glue? That probably should say adhesive, huh? Not glue. What's more fun, crafting cards for others or making scrapbooks for yourself? That's a really good one, especially where your company is embracing scrapbooking a little bit more.
Yep.
Do you go all the way out with fancy pens for journaling, or is a simple ballpoint pen enough? I think the other one needs to be put in there is printing it from the computer. I like using different fonts of that. Do you frame your crafts, or are they in albums or drawers, pencil guidelines? Anyway, aren't these fun? Okay. Now, the whole point of this, there's 2 points. Okay. One that's really important to understand is the more you're talking about things that connect to your product line, the more Facebook's going to show your content to the ideal customer who's literally ready to buy, because they just somewhere on Facebook, they looked at craft supplies. That person didn't take care of them. So Barb did. Okay. You got to understand. So no matter what you sell, there's somebody on Facebook looking for it. Okay. And when you can put these questions out there, Facebook's going to show that to them. Now, she could put, by the way, glitter is a really fun thing to add to your card. Okay, that's some of the right wording, but it doesn't get people to engage. Okay, so here's the thing. This is where we get this like perfect little storm that just like, this is why she's getting 2 customers a week. Okay, one, she gets people to comment. Okay, y'all started talking about scissors and glitter like you were telling us all how strongly you feel about whichever candidate you feel strongly about. Don't go there. Don't say it. But y'all know what I mean? Like scissors and glitter is like, yeah, we got opinions about that. Okay. So Leanne, that's what we teach in my course. And we'll tell you about how to get that course and you're going to love it. It is so fun. And there's payment program. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So it's all about the prompt to get it to do this. And I made 50 questions very, very quickly. Okay. So getting Facebook to show your post to the right people is the first thing, but they'll show it to people. If you don't get comments, they stop showing it to people. Okay. Did you all know getting 0 comments is like Facebook death? Like there's nothing worse that you could do because y'all don't do anything dishonest. Like there's worse things you could do, but none of you even know what they are or would do them. Like we're not going to talk about them because we're not going to talk about them. You guys don't do that. You're not evil. Okay. They're very evil people out there that you all know what I mean. They're stupid, but y'all aren't doing anything dishonest. Okay. So the worst thing you can do is to get 0 comments on your post. And so this is where I teach you, one, on your page, you need to be commenting as yourself. So Barb has her Facebook page, right? It's called the Busy Bee Stamper, or Busy Bee. I just got it. I'm slow. Busy Bee Stamper, right? But then she's commenting as Barb and replying to her own comment as the Busy Bee Stamper. That's one of the first things you can do to change your algorithms. Okay. Then the second thing is making sure these posts actually give people a reason to comment. You've got to add questions and a thing called call to comments on all your posts. Okay. So y'all seen how this works? Okay. Thank you, Sydney. Sydney's just one of my favorite people. Taken a lot of her classes and have learned so much. Sydney, thank you, love. You're awesome, love. Okay. Now, one other thing I want to show you that you should be adding to your lives, to your post, to anything with your product in it. There's a thing called long-tailed keywords. Okay. Long-tailed keywords. Lydia, I'm so sorry. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to. What was the first thing? You're going to see somebody ask you a question, reply to that, and I'll see if Porter can help me know what you're asking. Okay. So long-tailed keywords is the thing that is just an absolute game changer. Okay. So this all comes back to what Facebook wants you to do. Okay. This all comes back to what Facebook wants you to do. The more you understand what Facebook wants to see, the better your engagement will be and the more new people Facebook will show you too. Okay. So let me just ask you, Barb, where have you seen new people come in? Are brand new people commenting on your posts that you've never seen before?
Yes.
Awesome.
And also they come in, I do events. I'm trying to get to 1 a week, but right now I do 2 a month in terms of events. And
we're going to talk about that in just a second. Yeah, okay. We'll tell them about that in just a second. Okay. So I'm going to show them one more thing that they can do on the post, and then we're going to talk about events. Okay. Okay. So let me show you one other thing. I'm going to share screen. Okay. This thing right here, if you see, so I'm going to read these to you. This is called a long-tailed keyword. This is a replacement, or I would say an upgrade to hashtags. So a hashtag she would use would be stamping, crafting, paper crafting. Okay. So this describes who, what they kind of crafting they're doing and why, but every company, you need a different who, what, when, where, why, how. And so I help you create these, and you can create them. So Barb would have a set just for cards. She would have a set for Christmas cards. She would have a set for paper crafting. She would have a set for just all things DIY Halloween. Like, depending on what she's posting about, she's going to have different, what are called long-tailed keywords. And you're going to see there's 20 of them. And you literally put all 20 in your post. We're not putting them there for your customer to read. They can read them, but they're there for Facebook to read, and it gets you in front of new people. Okay. So handmade holiday cards for Christmas, crafting enthusiasts, DIY scrapbook ideas for family vacation memories, creative paper crafts for birthday party decorations, personalized gift wrapping for crafters, seasonal home decor, unique stamping techniques for wedding invitations, baby's first year, holiday celebrations. We got wedding again, personalized greeting cards, retirement parties. Like, it just keeps going, 20 of them. And it helps you to find the perfect people who are actually making these cards from scratch. And it doesn't matter what you sell. Okay. Barb's been on the trainings where we have lots of different companies, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we help you write these. It doesn't matter if you're 31 Gifts, if you're Epicure, anything, Libri, anything that you're selling, we will help you create those 20 long-tailed keywords. And it's so exciting, right? Because Facebook's finding the right people for you. And it took 4 years to change that.
And I have to say, I sometimes forget about those because they're automatic now. I know for a fact that's brought in at least 5 new people, those long-term keywords. Right. So they're awesome. But it was hard to come up with them until you showed me. I wouldn't have known to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. This is like, it's so interesting. We spend all our time following Facebook trends and learning what to do different. Okay. So Lydia, what I said on Barb's Facebook business page, on the Busy Bee, okay, she makes her post. It says, do you make a coordinating envelope with your card? Yes or no? Okay. And people so what she's going to do in the first 5 minutes, she's going to comment as Barb on the Busy Bee post. Then she replies to Barb's comment. So it's a reply as Busy Bee. Even smarter, she asks a question and then Barb comes back in and comments one more time. It jump starts your post because there's a person versus a business commenting on it. And it's pretty awesome. So yes, Bobby, anything that has to do with your product, any live The only thing it doesn't work on is when you Facebook's colored backgrounds, because there's simply not enough characters to use that. So there's all kinds of things you can use that with. Okay. And this is so fun. But this right here, these long-tailed keywords, you can make several sets of them, depends on your product line. And you can save that as a text clip in your Scent Share. Okay. This is a brilliant thing to create. And then it just gets saved right there in Scent Share, and you just pop it in every time. And you're just putting it in at the bottom because, you know, people usually just read the first couple lines. We don't care if your customer reads them. They are not there for your customer. They are there to keep Facebook happy and help Facebook go, hey, Facebook, show that to card makers, to scrapbookers, to people who like to make personalized cards, who like to make cute little gift bag toppers, who, right?
Yep.
Facebook, show it to the right people. That's all we're trying to get it to do. Isn't that awesome, you guys? Comment awesome. Okay.
Really
all right. So let's find on your business page. Okay. So tell them about some of the events you've done and some of the themes you've done.
Wow. Well, the first one I did, this is how new I am, guys. The first one I did was Halloween. It was we had a new Halloween set. So I did that the 1st of August because crafters work months in advance. And that brought in some sales, definitely brought in some new people. I took a training from Michelle on how to do events. And then, because, you know, once something works, you want to keep doing it, right? And so then, I've done 2 more since then. And each one, the sales I got from that doubled every time. So the Halloween one didn't do as well as I would have liked, but the next one doubled, and I have one I just got done today. Those posts that Michelle was showing you are actually from what I did today. And I'm hoping for good sales from that. So, yeah.
That is amazing. So if you see, she's done a handful of different training here. She said that her first one was August 1st. This was her potions and spell crafting party. 58 guests. Okay, now they didn't all attend, but there were 58 people that showed interest, right?
Yeah.
And you had more sales from that than you expected, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, what's the best politically correct way that you can do this and stay in compliance. She had more than
happy.
way more sales than she expected. Okay, now on one of the trainings that we do, we teach you how to do events, and I'm just going to say it my way because I know how to add content in it that gets engagement. But one of the things we teach is how to boost an event correctly. And there's a couple things you have to know how to click on to get the right audience, right, Barb?
Yes.
But how much did you spend?
$12.
$12.
Yep.
And you made many times that, right?
Oh, yes.
The ROI, the return on investment, was pretty darn good, right?
And also the long-term keywords really helped on that too.
Yeah. So, yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing, you guys. I know some of you are like, yeah, I've tried events. No, I don't think so. It's because you set up the event and then you post in it or go live and you did nothing in between the time you set it up and the time that you did it. And we know how to invite your friends. We know how to invite your followers. We know how to run a very inexpensive boost. Okay, there's this part of me that's like, can we spend $50 on the next one and see what crazy things happen? I'm like, can we let's see. Okay. I know, right? Especially with the holidays coming.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So we love to help you understand how to do things like events. They can be real game changers. Okay. It's so excited. So I would love to know, what would you guys teach on an event? So you want this to be educational. You didn't just go and like sell stuff. You taught them stuff, but then they bought things they saw, right?
Right.
So if you do some sort of fashion, you could definitely do a fall fashion one. You could do skincare for the fall and the colder weather. You could do any cooking. Oh my gosh, there's a million things you can do with fall cooking. So many different things. Okay. So events is a really, really good one. Okay. All right. Now, we want to give you just a couple more ideas. What time is it? Ooh, we got to let you go. Okay. Let's talk about call to comments real quick, because I feel like that's one of the things you've done. Okay. So another thing that I truly have revolutionized, it's such a game changer, is a thing called call to comment, not call to action, call to comment. Call to action is like, go buy, like, and it sounds like an infomercial. That's not what it is. A call to comment gets people to reveal themselves if they have any interest in what they just read. Okay. So if you make an announcement post, let me explain what I mean. If you make an announcement post that says, hey, we got new stuff, or hey, there's a flash sale, or I'm going live at 8 p.m. Do you guys do any of those kind of announcement posts, comment announcement? You're just letting people know some information, and often you don't see a whole lot of people comment. What kind of posts do you do, Barb, that are kind of an announcement post? What do you tell people about?
Once a month, we have a new release of products, and so I use it for that. New catalogs, new kits. I mean, I use it all the time. It's awesome.
Right. Yep. So before you learned call to comments and you just announced it, how did it work? Did you get sales from it?
I got nothing from it. That's a lot of what the posts were for 40 years. And trust me, no one was more surprised with me when the first time I did it. Went, holy cow, I'm getting sales here. This is awesome.
Yay. Okay. So what I teach you to do is a thing called a call to comment. Yeah. And this is also something that we can help you write in ChatGPT, because each of you kind of have different themes depending on what you sell. Okay. Now, if you haven't yet, make sure you follow the instructions down below. !Cinch to get our goodies, our free goodies, and Barb's link. And share this out and comment !Revolution. How many shares are we at right now, Porter? Okay, so 44. Guys, come on. Everybody share once more. We're going to hit 100. Okay. All right. So let me tell you, call to comments is when you say, oh my gosh, we have new products today, but there's such a long list. I got to send it to you. Well, we don't use that many words. Okay. Let me start over. Holy cow. We've got new stuff today. I am so excited to be the first to know. Drop your name below. Okay. Drop your name below. It's an absolute game changer. And you're going to be so surprised at how many people will comment. It can't be comment below. You have to actually tell them what to comment. It can be drop your initials. It can be comment your name. It could be type your state below, all kinds of things. Okay. It truly is remarkable how well this works. Any of you who has flash sales, comment flash. When you have flash sales and you're like, oh my gosh, we got a flash sale, we got some stuff 50% off, and you put all the details in there, they have no reason to comment because you didn't create any FOMO. What's FOMO? What's FOMO? Who knows what FOMO is? I'm going to give you just a minute to type it before we say it. What is FOMO? You have to create FOMO. You don't give them all the details. You want them to comment their name. Now, especially on flash sales or products that have a limited supply, when it starts running out or when the flash sale is going to end and they've commented their name, you want to send them the information as soon as they ask for it. But now when you've got 12 hours left, or you only, there's only a handful of the thing left, you can message them and go, girl, you got 12 hours left. Anything I can help you with? Fear of missing out. Look at y'all. Okay. How has giving call to comments and creating FOMO helped your sales, Barb?
Oh, it changed everything. And the other thing is you're now having a private conversation with them, and that's where the magic really happens. So
yes,
the two. Yeah.
The one-on-one relationships are huge, right? So good. Okay. So there are a handful of things, like we teach all kinds of things, Barb, right? Like this is kind of like, this is the core of what we teach. There's other things from reels and stories and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we want to get you all started with improving your SEO or SERP. Okay. We want to help you find new clients. We want to help you get long-tailed keywords. We want to help you do call to comments. We just want to make sure that you get, and did it bring some of your past customers back?
Yes. I mean, you weren't kidding when you said bring people back from the dead. Not just my page, but people. Yes, it absolutely did. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So these 4 things are going to absolutely change your business. Okay. And the cool thing is we can help you set up a schedule to schedule these. And you've like all the ones about Christmas cards that we showed you at the beginning on Barb's page, she can schedule that in ScentShare, have it saved there, and come next, because it's September. Next September, when she's already talking about Christmas cards, she can just reschedule them again and use the same ones. So the cool thing is it takes a little more time now, but then you get them created, you schedule them in ScentShare, put your long tail keywords in ScentShare, and you can just reschedule them from a year from now. That's totally okay to do, you guys. Okay. So if you're ready to have results like Barb, okay, what I want you to do is comment #queen. Okay, comment #queen if you are ready to have the kind of results that Barb is getting, because we're going to tell you how to do that. Okay, we're going to tell you about an amazing class. You're going to get my ScentShare discount. Okay, meaning I'm giving you $50 off tonight as a ScentShare follower. Okay. We're going to give you a smoking hot deal. You're absolutely going to love it. Oh, give me just 1 second, you guys. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong page. Will you comment #queen and just make sure it's working? Okay. So comment #queen, #queen if you want to have results like my friend Barb. Okay. So we have an amazing training coming up that is all about the AI. Okay. It's a 2-hour course. So you get to come 1 week and then you're going to work on it for 2 weeks. And then you're going to come another week and we're going to keep helping you learn from it, because it takes practice, right, Barb?
Absolutely.
But it you learn it pretty fast. Like there's some things that are like,
yeah. I mean, in
painful.
4 hours.
This one's fun, right?
Yeah. Think about that.
Okay. Yeah. It's super, super fun. Okay. So this training is our AI training, and you have 2 options. Okay. So we want you to come join us. Just like Barb said, when you're on the Zoom call with me, the very cool thing is if you are Epicure, if you are Libri, if you are Paper Pie, if you are Ruby Ribbon, whatever you are, okay, we will help you fine tune every prompt that I help you use in ChatGPT. Okay. And you guys, she's doubled and tripled her sales in 4 months. Think about what that's meant for how much she makes now. Okay. It's a lot more. We just, Stamping Up has rules. She just can't say how much she makes, but you guys would be impressed. Okay. Let's just say that. Okay. So what we're giving you is this amazing AI training. Now, remember, you do have to be present to win. We are giving away a couple books tonight, so make sure you hang in there for that. And please, you guys, everybody tell Barb a huge thank you. She's going to be jumping off here for another meeting she has in just a second. Barb, I love you, girl. So this AI training, we're giving you $50 off. It is $147. Now, there also are payment options, okay? And you're going to get this amazing opportunity to learn how to create the perfect post. Okay. There's a second thing you can get in there. We have written a book. It's 100 pages long, and it's all about fall engagement. We know the wording to use to get amazing fall interaction. And so that one is just $29. And then there's one more thing. So if you saw how ScentShare, as you've commented, ! ScentShare, and there was a reply to your comment, we use a thing called ManyChat. Barb is just starting to use it herself. we can help you automate the replies to your comments. Okay. So that's another training that you can do with us, and we're giving you a discount, right? It's what's the price on that one?
Yeah, 147.
Yeah, 147 when you buy it with these other trainings. Okay. So make sure you click on that. Now, here's the thing. The first 12 people who get signed up tonight for the AI class, the first 12, okay? And there's a whole bunch of you on. So you're going to want to get signed up. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to comment #Queen, click on the link. You're going to put in your first name and your phone number, your email. Go to the next page. You will see the payment options there. Okay. Try one more time. Exclamation cinch without the share on there. We're just making it a little easier, Miss Helen. Okay. So the first 12 people who get that, okay, we're going to give you one of our favorite workbooks. Okay. We're going to give you our content creation workbook. It's amazing. It has hundreds and hundreds of ways to help you start your questions and get more comments. And oh my gosh, it's an amazing workbook. It's worth $47. Okay. This is for the first 12 people who get signed up. So grab that quick. Hey, Kim, do exclamation mark cinch. Kim Baldwin, I miss you, girl. How are you? Cinch, CINCH. Tamika, try that one more time without the E on the end. Okay, Barb, why would you tell them to take this training now, especially with the holidays coming in?
Well, especially because of the holidays, but I'm really tight on money. And if you are too, I can guarantee you this is the best money you will ever spend. And you will make it back in a hurry too. I'm living proof of that.
Yeah.
So just my last words before I have to jump off is just do it. You know, I live by Nike, but still just do it. You won't regret it. And one other thing, when you sign up, go to every single live, because that's where you will triple the value of these courses. I mean, they're already beyond value, but if you go to the live and you participate in the lives, I'm not anything special, guys. I just did what Michelle and Porter told me to do, and it has worked beautifully. So do it.
I am so happy for you, Barb. You are pretty special. I think you're pretty dang awesome, but I just love you. Barb is so inspiring, and she's so consistent, and she's so like, I just love to watch what you've done and to hear how much your business has grown, because most of her business was coming from having to meet people face to face. And now her business is finally growing online, and she's been doing this for 30 years. Now, social media wasn't here 30 years ago, but she's been trying to work a business. You must have started social media then when COVID hit. Is that what happened?
Well, I do email marketing, and that's not social media, but yeah, when COVID hit, that's when I really started doing social media.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys, oh, that's so fun, Carrie. You guys, we are so excited to help you with these prompts. We're so excited to help you get the perfect questions. You saw the funny ones that we had for crafting. I promise you, you should see it. I have a gal, her name's Gail. Gail, do you happen to be on here? She's with Ruby Ribbon. I could not believe the questions that came up with regards to bras and holding up the girls. And oh my gosh, they're so funny. Like, every single one of you, I promise, like if you're fashion, it'll talk about sandals and socks, so many things. Barb, love to you. Thank you so much, you guys. Give her lots and lots and lots and lots of love. She is amazing. So you guys, we are going to have so much fun walking alongside of you. And I'm telling you, $150, it's $147, is the return on that will come so quickly. So you're going to comment #Queen. You're going to get a message from ScentShare. Click on the button, right, that says work with Michelle. Let's see, what does it say? You'll see it's the first one. Okay. Yes, girl, I have helped so many ScentShare paparazzi people. Thousands. Okay. We're really good at helping people with paparazzi. We know how to get more people on your lives. We know how to get more. I like to say I know how to get more sales from your lives because I'm a very, very big believer. It's super important to understand that you might get sales from replays, but I know how to get more people seeing your lives. Okay. Super important to understand. We are so, so good at this. Like we've been doing this for a very, very long time. Okay. We know how to increase your sales. We definitely know how to get you in front of the right people. Okay. You'll love it. You'll absolutely, positively love it. Okay. But yeah, we've helped hundreds and hundreds, thousands of people from paparazzi. It's been an amazing experience. It's so good. You'll love it. Okay. All right. Now, remember, the first 12 people get our workbook. It's called our content creation, and it has a ton of question starters. Now, one of the things we teach people is that you need to have your questions be super easy to comment on. So instead of how often do you wear jewelry, it's how many days a week do you wear jewelry. Instead of do you like to cook, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like to cook? We have these very, I've done this for 15 years on social media and over 25 years with businesses in all different industries. I've been doing these things with questions and they've always worked. Okay. And it's amazing, but we're going to help you no matter what you sell. We'll help you come up with the perfect wording that will get way more comments. Okay. So make sure you've commented #queen, click on that link and then put your name in. It's your contact info. Go to the next screen and then it will give you the opportunity to pick which payment option you want to do. You can pay for it all at once, or there's a couple different payment options there. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Victoria, do you want to tell me what your service business is? Anything you are trying to find new customers on via social media, this will help. Okay. I tell people all the time, if you're just trying to help your kids sell more Girl Scout cookies, I can help you do that. Okay. Like no matter what you are trying to get in front of. So I'm just like, if you're a hairdresser, we can do long tail keywords for hair. If you are, travel. Oh, Victoria, come work with me, girl. I love travel. We can definitely help you with that. There are so many fun long tail keywords for travel. There's so many fun questions to ask, like just suitcases, right? Soft cover or hard cover. Do you prefer the plane or train? Are you an aisle or window seat? Oh, girl, I could come up with those are just the questions I write in my brain, let alone I help you get ChatGPT to write you even better questions. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. For $147, girl, we're going to turn that around. You're going to have one purchase and you're going to make that. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There's so many questions you can ask about cleaning, about their flooring, about what's creating the dirt in their house. Yes, definitely. There's all kinds of long-tailed keywords that you could use for rainbow cleaning systems. Absolutely, Bonnie. So glad to see you. How are you? So that's what I teach you in the training, Lydia, is how to get ChatGPT to write the long-tailed keywords. So that's where you want to comment #queen. Click on that link. It's the training that's $147. So it's 2 Tuesdays in October. Okay. You're going to come on Zoom. I'm very hands-on, just like Barb was telling you. I help you to customize this no matter what you're selling. We help people in so many different industries. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Accessories. Absolutely. I've helped so many people sell accessories. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet to say that, Bonnie. I really appreciate that. Bonnie and I have known each other for a long time. So you guys, we are so excited to work with you because it is such a good feeling. Can you imagine Barb has been posting consistently for 4 years, and she was just kind of doing it out of duty, and she wasn't seeing any sales from her efforts until the last 4 months when she started working with us. You guys, that's a big deal. Time is money. You keep spending time on something that's not giving you any results. That's a not so good feeling. Let's switch that feeling around. Let's start getting you customers. And she's getting 2 new customers a week. That's exciting stuff. Okay. So make sure you comment #Queen. Go to your Facebook Messenger. You're going to see there's a message there. You're just going to click on that. It will take you, and you can pick the option that you want and come and join us. Okay. The trainings are recorded. It is so nice because you're going to learn this. We're going to start with you learning how to get more people coming and buying stuff that connect to fall and to Halloween. And then you're going to want to like put the prompts in again and do it for Christmas and holiday gift giving. And then you're going to want to do it for New Year's and that kind of topic. And then you're going to want to do it again for Valentine's Day. And so when you learn this, you'll be able to recreate that every month with the new holiday. Like it's going to pay for itself over and over and over and over again because you just change and put Halloween in there, and then you put Christmas in there, and then you put Valentine's Day in there. Okay. It will be the gift to yourself that just keeps on giving. All right. You are going to be so excited about how people actually comment on things like your live post, meaning like you announce you're going live, your flash sales, your new product post. We're going to help you with call to comments. We're going to help you create amazing posts that are SEO driven. That's exactly what Facebook wants you to do. We're going to help you put long-tailed keywords in there. You're going to be mind blown what it does. Okay. Gotcha, Brandy. Okay. So comment #Queen. We're also going to be doing our giveaways. Thank you so much for sharing. We can't wait to announce who our winner is for that. And then if you did the call to comment, you're going to see, the live check-in, we're going to be doing a name for that. Okay. All right. So remember the first 12 people will get our bonus workbook. That's a $47 value. And this, you guys, there are hundreds and hundreds of ways to start your questions so that you get more comments than you've ever gotten before. It'll blow your mind. Okay. So Shirley, this content, learning how to do this will help you with a personal profile, a Facebook group, a business page. Even a lot of it will help you on Instagram, on TikTok, all of these things. Learning how to create this in ChatGPT, it will apply to most social media content platforms. Okay. The thing you got to realize about a group, Shirley, if you don't know this already, is that a group is, even if it's public, it's still people have to join it to engage with it. Okay. So it's going to get your past customers engaging. You're definitely going to find more new customers when you move to a page, but you can work towards that. You can start by getting the algorithms up in your group and getting that going better. Facebook will promote your group better when it has good engagement. And then if you want to, then you could move over to a page, but it will definitely help the algorithms in your groups. Okay. So commenting #Queen, get that link. You guys are awesome. I am so impressed with the number of shares we had tonight. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that so, so much. And you guys tell ScentShare, tell Jen a huge thank you for bringing us guest trainers here. We love being here. Thank you so much, ScentShare. and Jen for inviting us to be here. We absolutely love working with you. It is so much fun. All right. Tell me what questions y'all have about the training. So again, we are going to teach you several awesome things, right? Okay. You're going to learn how to create content that has better SEO, so Facebook will share it with more people. Okay. You're going to learn how to do call to comments and create that FOMO. Lots of people. It's so good, you guys. So good. Okay. You're going to have a lot more people commenting on your post when you talk about flash sales, your lives, new products, any of those kind of things. You're going to learn long-tailed keywords. So Facebook shows your content to a lot more people. You guys, her sales have doubled, almost tripled since she started working with us. That's a big deal, right? Like, how many of you would be just bonkers, comment bonkers, if you saw your sales go up by 200% in the next 4 months, especially with the holiday season coming? Would you just be blown away with what that does? Okay. You guys are so awesome. Okay. So many of you haven't yet. Comment #queen. Make sure you go in and click on that link. Put in your contact information. Okay. I know, bonkers, right, Victoria? Come and let's talk travel, girl. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Bonkers. All right, you guys. What question? So, again, what's the 2 Tuesdays in October that the training is, Porter? Is it the 3rd and 5th Tuesday?
Sure it's no.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, you're correct on that. So it's the 15th and 29th.
So the 15th and 29th is when we'll meet on Zoom for 2 hours. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. We record all of it. So you're going to be on ChatGPT on your computer. We're going to be on Zoom. And every single one of you, no matter what you sell, we're going to help you customize this and truly help your business soar. Okay? It's going to be amazing. So Joyce, you're going to have this. Okay. The long-tailed keywords. So Joyce is with Pampered Chef. Okay. You should have a set of long-tailed keywords that are like generic to Pampered Chef, right? All kinds of different people who like to cook. You're going to have a set of long-tailed keywords for that. But then as you start showing different products as you're going into the holidays, like you would have a set of long-tailed keywords specific to cooking for Thanksgiving. And then as you show products that are specific to like pie making, you'd have a set of long-tailed keywords for that. Like you could just do the one set of generic Pampered Chef ones over and over again. But I like to be specific. I like to customize it as much as I can because I want, how do I explain this? Like the more I can get out of my long-tailed keywords, the better, right? Okay. So those kind of things are up to you, how much you customize them. And if you choose to use the same ones over and over again, but you can customize them as much as you want based on your product. Okay, makes sense, Joyce? You follow me on that? Okay. All right. Remember, the first 12 people who get signed up will get that free workbook. It's going to blow your mind. You guys, the ROI, do you know what that means? Return on investment on this will be so good. For $147, what your sales will do it'll just absolutely blow your mind. Okay. So make sure you've commented #queen. When you post a question on a scale of 1 to 10, do you ask people to comment their name or state at the end? No, love, when it's a scale of 1 to 10, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's the answer. you don't need to do the name or state. It's either comment your name below for all the details. That's called a call to comment. Comment your name below for all the details. Or on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love to cook? You're crisscrossing your two different questions. They're two good ideas, but you're not putting them together. They're two different ways to do it. Probably, I bet that just clicked with you. All of our trainings are in a way that anybody will learn from them. I promise this will be very good for your bling business. There are some, Janice. There are some. Gotcha, Carrie. Absolutely. All right. Is the link working for everyone? Does anybody having any problems with the link? The long-tailed keywords are posted in the same area you would post a hashtag.
It shows people are looking at the page. I don't know what.
Tamika, I'm telling you, I have helped so many people with bling. Okay. All right. So if you're sitting on the fence wondering if this is a good fit for you, I want you to comment #fit and then tell me the name of your company. So #fit and the name of your company. So Carrie Ann, we suggest 2 posts a day, one in the morning that gets really good engagement and anyone can comment on, and one that's more business related towards the evening. Amy, if you have a day this week that's better for you, when you can send us a message. So you want to message Creative Success Systems and we can make arrangements with you. But for the most part, it's good today. But like I said, we're humans, not computers. So if you message us and make an agreement with us, we can help you do that. Travel with confidence. I love that, Amy. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Like when you have somebody book something, like you can make a good amount of money on that. Or are you selling more like a membership where they're getting discounts? Okay. We can write so many fun travel questions. Oh my goodness. It's such a fun topic and people love to talk about travel because it's about dreaming. It's about going somewhere. It's about memories. It's about relaxing. It's about getting away from the mundane, the everyday stuff, right? There's so many fun things we can do to help you with travel. Like it'll blow your mind. It'll be so much fun. Kawana, okay, Scentsy. Okay, one of the things I love about Scentsy is how it's always coming out with new products, and you've got your NFL just came out, right? And you've got tons of stuff connected to Disney, and there's so many different themes. And so, like for example, I helped a gal with Scentsy write a whole week of content all around because you guys had Harry Potter product coming out. So we asked things like, hey, I got to know how many of the 7 books have you read? We asked things like, which was your favorite movie? If you were one of the Harry Potter, characters, which would you be? And it was so cool because it brought in Harry Potter people and it helped them to see the product that was released. It is so much fun. I love working with Scentsy people. And then you've got the whole more like the memories part and the scents and the combining them and the warmers, and you've got your scent buddies. Oh my goodness. So much fun. There's so many cool things we can do with regards to Scentsy. It would be so fun. Okay. About 12 hours later, Carrie Ann. Okay. Are you seeing that? You guys, every single one of your companies, I am telling you, it is going to blow your mind the kind of questions we can create and the content. It will make you laugh. You will feel so clever. The comments will skyrocket. You'll find people that you had no idea were out there waiting to meet you. It's so fun. It is so, so fun. Yeah, you're so welcome. Absolutely. All right. So if you haven't yet, comment #Queen. All right. All right. Our girl, Miss Chili, is in. Congratulations. She's our first to get our workbook for free. I am so excited to have you join us on that workshop. It's going to be so, so good. Awesome sauce. All right, you guys, there's a few spots left. I love it. We're going to have so much fun. All right. So if you haven't yet, comment #Queen. You guys, here's the thing. I have worked with people like, okay, for example, with Paparazzi, I have worked with people who were doing like $20,000 in sales a month and helped them go to $1.2 million. I have worked with people who came to me and had 90 Facebook friends, no business page, no Facebook group. I actually, if you don't have one, I wouldn't start a Facebook group. I'd just go right for business page. We've helped her get to, so she has 6,000 followers on a Facebook page and she only had 90 Facebook friends. I've worked with people coming in at every different level under the sun. Okay. So we just meet you where you're at. If you're doing $500 now a month, we're going to help you get to $1,500. If you're doing $2,000 a month, we're going to help you get to $3,000. Wherever you're at right now, on average, when people follow our tools, are making $1,000 more the next month. $150 to be making $1,000 more, and then that can happen month after month after month, and of course go up in the holiday months. That's an amazing ROI. Okay, does that make sense, y'all? So make sure you have commented #Queen, clicked on that link, and get yourself signed up and be one of the first 12 so you can get that workbook for free. Okay, Lydia says, just try to click the $67 one to order, but there was an error page. Give us just a second, Lydia. We'll check into that. Thank you for letting us know that. So you can, there's a $147 one where you come in person. You can get there's also an option where you can just get the recordings. That is fun. This much less fun because you don't get to chat with me one-on-one. Not one-on-one, but in a small group. But it's definitely, if that's a better option and something you can afford, that's a great way to go. So we'll see what's going on with that. Give us just a second.
Could you see if Lydia can send us a message with the I'll send her a message.
So Lydia, what I need you to do is that hyperlinked. So this is a link you click on and it opens up our messenger. There we go. So click on that. And if you could send us a picture of the error message you're getting, that would be amazing. Definitely want to fix that. Okay. So comment hashtag fit in the name of your company if you're wondering if this would be a good fit. All right. So tell me what your biggest question is, Tamika. So let me tell you what I have found is that the people that I work with that are with that do anything where they're selling via live. That could be LuLaRoe, that could be Paparazzi, that could be, I mean, there's all sorts of companies that do that. And so one of the amazing things that really, really works well and is just like so fun is that because you're using the long-tailed keywords, okay? My gals that have used the long-tailed keywords in their lives, what has happened is they have woken up to replay sales from their lives. Okay. So because the long-tailed keywords are in there and this live is over, Facebook's like, who can we show this to? And so they're waking up to sales, which just makes them super happy. And then their new release or just posting pictures of current bling, when they put the long-tailed keywords in with that, their claims on those images have just skyrocketed. And so anything you're posting about adding these long-tailed keywords, it's amazing. People are like, I haven't had new customers forever, and I'm getting new customers every week. Okay. It is so incredible what it does. So here's the thing. I don't think everybody wants to buy from a live. There's a time and a place for it. Okay. So I want to make sure your lives get to people after the fact because they might want to speed through it. They might all kinds of things, but it's incredible what it's doing for their business. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll help you sell jewelry and talk to the right people. Don't build a team then. I'll help you with that. That's no problem. We got you, girl. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Is anybody else getting an error when they go to pay? Let me know. So make sure you click do hashtag queen, click on the link, put in your contact info. Okay. Yeah, it'll be so much fun. You'll be so glad you did. All right. Okay. So let's do some winner chicken dinners. Okay. We are so grateful for all of you who did the live check-in earlier today and then also who shared tonight. So we're going to give away 2 workbooks. And if we announce your name, it's super important you click on this link and send us a message with your email address. It needs to be hashtag Queen Tamika, and it sends you a Facebook message. Have you guys commented hashtag Queen? You're not watching on our page, are they? They're watching on Scentsy.
Yeah.
Have you gone to your messenger to see it? Thank you, Joyce. You will never regret any trainings with Michelle and Porter are the best. Love you, lady. And if you've commented hashtag ScentShare and got a message, that also, the link is there. It says work with Michelle. We can also, can you put the link right in the comments? Let's see. I might be able to, no. Here's this you can click on and get yourself signed up. You just click right on that link. You are so welcome.
For some reason, authorized.net was the thing that was hooked up on Stripe. So I want to tell people that it's now available to break up payment options.
Okay, so it wasn't available to break up into payment options a few minutes ago, but it is now. So if that was a problem at all, go ahead and click on that link. Just refresh and check that out. Okay, all right, let's do some giveaways. So our live check-in winner, we are so grateful. Thank you so much, Miss Terry Davis Peterson. Miss Terry Davis, are you here, love? Terry Davis Peterson, thank you so much for your live check-in and commenting on that post. Absolutely love having you. That's awesome. All right, and then our share winner, drum roll. We appreciate you so much helping us get the word out, guys, is Miss Nola Bland. Miss Nola Bland, are either of you here? Let us know. Miss Nola Bland. Oh, Debbie with Pampered Chef. Okay, Debbie, my girl Joyce that you see right here, you'll not regret any trading. She's with Pampered Chef. I've worked with lots of people with Pampered Chef. Even our girl Kristen, who's worked with ScentShare, she's with Pampered Chef. Love working with her. We've had some fun revving up her business page. Love working with you foodie gals because there's so many people who relate to your products and the problems that they solve. I would love, love, love to work with you. It'd be so, so good.
Nola's here.
Yay, Nola. Congratulations, gal. You got our workbook. So make sure you click on the link to message us and give us your email address, love. Okay. Hashtag Queen. Click on that link again and refresh, and then put your first name, last name, phone number, and email in, and make sure you'll see the different payment options there. Miss Lydia, I see you in, girlfriend. Congratulations, my friend. So glad to have you working with us. All right, you're going to love this. It's going to be so good. You're so welcome. Thank you, Nola. All right, my friends, I get to go be mom and do some stuff with my kiddos. Please let us know what questions you have. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Cinch Share. If you haven't, make sure you've got signed up with Cinch Share. If you've left Cinch Share and you need to come back, you can get 30 days for free. If you've never been here, make sure you click on that link that when you comment to #Queen, you got a message and that gave you a link to click, put in Game Changer, and it will give you 30 instead of 14 days for free. Awesome, Lydia. That will be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. They're in the evening, though. They're in the evening. Oh, love, you bought the one that was just with the recording, not with the Zoom calls. If you want the ones with the Zoom calls, the 147, let us know and we can help you upgrade that. Hey, Jen, my gorgeous friend. All right, my loves, my friends, you awesome ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a beautiful and blessed one. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.